Strong afternoon storms knock out power for thousands in Buncombe and Henderson counties.
This is video from 5th Avenue in Hendersonville. You can see a limb landed right on a power line. Those power outages lasted for hours as crews worked to remove debris.
The storm also sent a tree into a home here in Asheville.
News 13's Kimberly King was out tracking some of this damage. She has the latest on power being restored. Kim.
Larry, at its peak, more than 2,000 people in and around Hendersonville were in the dark, but for the majority of them right now, power has been restored, although some of them were in the dark for more than 4 hours.
We got home about 20 after 4, and it was off when we come home.
Retired fireman James Marshall is taking the darkness in his house in stride. He turns the switches on. Nope, no lights except for these.
I got a little flashlight right here.
The former firefighter is prepared.
I've got them scattered out all through the house and stuff.
James keeping his refrigerator closed. His wife has her battery-powered reader that needs no electricity.
Severe winds, lots of rain.
Instead of staying in her dark home, Paula Miller decided to walk her dogs, Davidson and Cricket, around her block.
And all of a sudden, the lights went out once, then they came back on, and then they went out and they stayed out.
In Asheville, a 150-foot-tall walnut tree came down on this house at 100 Griffing Street.
It's pretty terrible. I mean, you know, I hope my dog's okay. She's still in there, you know.
It stopped at the roof line. It didn't penetrate the drywall inside, and they got it. Fire department did a good job of covering it up.
Building inspectors Gary Stamey and Jay Eichhorn assess the dangers. Gary will put up this sign to make sure residents stay safe. A tarp covers damage to the trusses and roof, but the interior of the home wasn't hurt.
Rain that we've had and the soil being wet and a little bit of wind, it don't take much for them to come down once the soil gets wet.
Dan Bond, the renter we spoke to who lives in that house, will not spend the night in the house because inspectors say it's just too dangerous. Although his dog is okay, we just saw utility trucks and repair crews just coming by the main street here in Hendersonville, so most of their work is done for the night, and the man that we profiled in the story, his power is back on. It came on right around 9 o'clock. Reporting live in downtown Hendersonville, Kimberly King, News 13.